Today at the White House, U.S. President convened a massive cabinet meeting that looked less like a routine government briefing and more like a low-budget apocalyptic disaster movie. We had fires breaking out in Iran, economic warning lights flashing in Washington, and geopolitical chaos brewing in Cuba and Venezuela. U.S. President sat at the center of the table trying to project absolute, cool-headed control, resembling a captain insisting everything is fine while the ship's radar is literally melting. It turns out that when you promise to fix the entire world at once, your Tuesday morning staff meetings become incredibly stressful. According to reports from CNN and AP, the White House Cabinet Room became a multi-theater crisis hub as U.S. President addressed escalating tensions across 3 continents simultaneously. While the president publicly boasted that his administration maintains Havana and Tehran, internal leaks suggest a much more chaotic reality. Defense and intelligence officials presented a grim briefing on channels, even as economic advisors warned that simultaneous sanctions are starting to severely disrupt domestic market stability, and the political economic domino effect here is completely intertwined. You cannot squeeze Iran, bully Venezuela, and isolate Cuba without a reaction. When these 3 nations push back, oil supplies tighten, shipping lanes get volatile, and Wall Street goes into a tailspin. This forces the Federal Reserve into an impossible corner, trying to manage interest rates while the White House creates a multi-front geopolitical storm. U.S. President wants to show voters he is a strongman, but domestic consumers are the ones left paying the bill for this global game of risk. The cinematography of this cabinet meeting belongs in a Hollywood satire. The camera pans across the room. The Secretary of Defense is desperately clutching a map of the Middle East. The Treasury Secretary is staring at a crashing oil chart falling like a broken chart with pure terror, and the National Security Advisor is drowning in red-stamped dossiers from Latin America. Meanwhile, U.S. President sits in his high-backed chair, smiling at the cameras like a man who just ordered a simple pepperoni pizza but accidentally received a massive bill instead. Multi-trillion-dollar global warfare invoice. In Washington, they call this executive leadership under pressure. But to the rest of the world, it looks like a man trying to put out 4 separate house fires using a single glass of water.